Happy Arvo, thank you for joining me today on this very important episode where we will be taking a look at the compelling arguments made by Australia's supervillain, Mr. Rag Reynolds. Well, I guess he's not Australia's supervillain because he doesn't believe Australia exists. If you remember, I mean, some of you may have seen, I watched a video explaining why he was wrong. I was confused. I heard, Australia does not exist. And I had to watch a video seeing why it does. But here today, I was thinking about him last night. And I woke up today and said, I need to go to the source. Why does Australia not exist? Let's hear him out. Mr. Rag Reynolds himself, let's go.
It's not real. It is not fucking real.
Okay.
Australia does not exist.
I've got the thesis. Now give me the meat of the argument. Who made it up?
It isn't real.
Okay, you said that.
Can't you delusional fucks get that through your thick skulls?
Okay.
It isn't.
Personally attacking me. Okay. All right. That's okay. I'm pretty immune. I get a lot of mean YouTube comments, so I'm pretty immune. Mostly nice. Let's be honest. You guys are pretty nice for robots, alien robots, whatever you guys are. Since you're not real. All right, let's go. Let's continue. My point is, he personally attacked me. That's okay. Let's hear him out.
It isn't real. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Get over it. It's not a real place.
Lay it out. He's got so much. Look at him. He has so much evidence. He doesn't even know where to begin.
You janky ass cunt weaves are really beginning to get on my nerves. You really are. You think that this nonsensical
That was rude.
place actually exists. There's no proof that it exists. There's no sense in thinking that it could ever possibly be a real place.
That's true. I mean, how could a floating landmass, just part of the Earth's crust, just poke through the ocean and form this mass where matter itself becomes intelligent and conscious and knows it exists, and creatures walk all over it? That does seem a little ludicrous to think it could exist. I'll give him that.
Yet you all still, Australia is real. No, it's not. It's not real. It's a fantasy. It's no more real than Narnia. Or Middle Earth.
Okay.
Or that weird place where the Teletubbies live.
I don't know where the Teletubbies live. Do you guys know what the Teletubbies are? I do. I mean, it's an American. I'm kind of curious, where do they live? Are you guys familiar with the Teletubbies? Where do they live? Teletubby Land. Teletubby Land, Australia.
Australia. It isn't a real place.
I heard him say, okay, we're almost halfway through. So far, he has told me it's not real and that I have a thick skull for not hearing him the first time.
You claim it was discovered by Captain Cook. You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds as legit as Captain Hook, as Captain Birdseye, and Colonel Sanders. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to anyone who has a slight
Wasn't Colonel Sanders real?
amount of rationality in their brains. It's nonsense to think that Australia could be a real place.
Okay, why?
Have you ever heard of anywhere else with so many deadly animals and strange looking different things that are nowhere else in the world? They have spiders bigger than birds. How does that happen? It doesn't. That's the answer. It doesn't happen.
So here's, I guess, what's the motivation? Who made this up? Who made up Australia? And what's the motivation? Why are they making spiders bigger than birds? That's so obviously fake. So why did they make up that lie in the first place? Is it just a distraction?
Seems to happen in Australia because Australia isn't real. If something doesn't exist, then you can make anything up about it. Oh, what's
That's
next?
true.
We're going to have penguins that can fly.
Yeah, I mean, penguins that could fly. Do penguins fly? That wouldn't be the strangest thing, though, huh? They do have wings.
Fat people who are fat just because of their genetics.
He's calling himself out there, huh?
The Cookie Monster.
Okay.
Pansexual people. Cyberbullying.
I mean, so far, I can't even remember all the different names you've called me, sir. I feel like I'm the victim of cyberbullying, so I think that is real.
What's next? What are you going to pretend is real next? None of these things are real. But if Australia's real, then anything could be real. What? Oh my. If Australia is real, then what stops these other insane notions from being real as well? If some place as insane as Australia can exist, then anywhere can exist.
Yeah. I guess anywhere could exist. If it existed.
Australia is not a real place.
Okay.
Get that through your thick fucking skulls before you make any more comments to me trying to tell me that you know better than that you live there or whatever other bullshit you're telling yourself.
Okay.
You're drugged up, you're delusional. Australia isn't real. Goodbye.
I don't live there, so I actually can't. I only can go off based off the videos that I've seen, the information I have read. So it's actually hard for me to respond. You know, that could all be written up like Harry Potter, for all I know. Maybe it would be like if someone just showed me the Harry Potter movie and told me it was real. Maybe that's what I've been watching this whole time. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about that. I don't know where these packages came from. You know, I've got packages that supposedly were sent from Australia. They took a while to get here, so I don't know where they came from if not from Australia. But that could all be an elaborate scheme. I don't know. Guys, that was compelling. I might have to shut down my YouTube account because my skull has been thinned by this man, you know. I had a very thick skull. He thinned it out. He carved a little hole into it. And now I'm starting to question, is Australia real? Wow, well, that was a fun video today, guys. Thank you, whoever you are, for watching. Mr. Deep State Fake Bot. I hope to see you tomorrow, where I will be learning more about Australia, trying to figure out that it is real, hopefully. We're learning about this lore that makes up this fake Australia. Have a fantastic Arvo. I hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.